Hi, I'm Rosmus, President and CEO of Goliath Resources. We're a precious metal project generator. We're focused in the Golden Triangle and surrounding area. All of our discoveries that we've been working on have never been worked on before, primarily due to glaciers receding as well as permanent snowpack is no longer there. As you can see from our cover page here, we're getting some very good grades of gold, silver, copper, lead, and zinc. Forward-looking statement. The board and team, my background, I've been primarily investment banking for over 25 years, primarily in the public markets of mining companies, and our team is made up of several successful entrepreneurs, businessmen that have had success in this space, and in particular Bill Tronabay, who was a gentleman that put these package of properties together. They initially had 13 that they had staked. I believe the two that we have right now that we're focused on are the cream of the crop, and hence moving forward on advancing these projects. Again, two of the properties, Gold Digger, which is just southeast of Stewart, and we've got Lucky Strike, which has got over 50,000 hectares in total. Also mentioned earlier, the glaciers and permanent snowpack is no longer there. We're in a world-class geological setting with mining-friendly jurisdiction with low political risk in comparison as to what else is going on in other parts of the world. Our Gold Digger property will be the focus for 2020 this year. This one, as you can see, is within the triangle, again, just southeast of Stewart, right beside the Orange Homestake Ridge deposit, as well as the Dolly Varden mine. There is an excellent video that folks should watch regarding the Sherbet Zone. This is the new discovery outcrop, where again we'll be spending most of the time this year advancing that to a drill stage ready. As you can see, again, locality or location between Homestake Ridge and the Dolly Varden, very close as well. More importantly, is the Gold Digger property is on the red line, which is a very important contact point between this Taina group and Hazelton Volcanics. All the major deposits in the triangle have been found essentially within 2 kilometers of either side of this red line, and as you can see, the Gold Digger property is pretty much right on top of the red line. And then we've got our new discovery at our high-grade polymetallic gold zone, the Sherbet Zone, measuring over 1,500 meters by 1,100 meters. Series of northwest-southeast trending fault structures, rains open in all directions. What's extremely encouraging that we don't see every day, especially around the Stewart area, because it has been picked over for quite some time, and it's a very historic mining camp, is we got mineralization within the structurally controlled massive sulfides containing galena, sphalerite, arsenopyrite, as well as in the silicified Hazelton group sediments. So essentially, they had the hanging rock that's surrounding these structures. So again, proximal to the red line, and obviously close to these other deposits. So obviously, when looking for other new deposits, it's always good to be looking where there's existing deposits that already exist. The 2020 program will entail extensive detailed mapping as well as extensive channel cutting through a number of these fault structures. The team last year found this. There was a team of 3, spent literally 2 days. They were able to map all this, take samples. Everything they took came back with excellent gold, silver, copper, lead, and zinc grades. And one of the samples they did take, you can see the picture on the right, we have a 40-meter wide structure where they took, along that 40-meter wide, they took an 8.4-meter channel cut that was running over almost 5.4 grams per ton gold. And it started in mineralization in the sedimentary rock, sort of the non-sexy looking material, just over 2 grams, and ended in 1.4 grams per ton gold. So the idea is we'll continue to do very detailed channel cutting along this this corridor, and ultimately, delineate type of mineralization. This one structure actually goes for over a kilometer, goes over the starts in the valley, goes to the top of the mountain, and actually onto the other side and around, where you can see this cutting right through the entire mountainside. So we literally have over a kilometer of vertical extent, as well as a kilometer of width. So you can, easily do a back of the envelope calculation, once we actually have the results back from the channel cuts in 2020. Here's just a good glimpse of some of the grabs and some of the chips. These are all in situ assay results, so it hasn't come from float, hasn't been moved in by glaciers. This is actually part of the mountain. And as you can see, we've got some excellent gold, some awesome silver numbers, as well as copper, zinc, lead, in addition to our channel cut, which, you can see this 0.4 of a meter, 71 grams gold, and almost 1,700 grams silver. So it's extremely encouraging. We're super excited, and you just don't see this. Every day. Our second property is down at just north of Terrace. It's Lucky Strike. That one we did discover a fairly large porphyry system. I actually drilled into it last year, and which has plenty of infrastructure. We have logging road access, highways nearby, rail, and power as well. Again, there's an excellent link to a video on our YouTube channel that describes the property and what was discovered from our 2019 drill program. So essentially, we'll go back here in 2020. We'll do some additional mapping, and we'll do some additional geochem work in preparation for the next drill program. One thing that is very encouraging still is, we have confirmed porphyry at depth, as well as near surface mineralization. The surrounding creeks are, particularly Lauren Creek is the most prolific placer creek in the entire district, produced over 13,000 troy ounces of placer gold with nuggets up to 1.5 ounces. We believe the source of this placer gold is, has something to do with this porphyry that we've drilled into. Again, over 1,700 meters. Every hole had mineral sulfides from surface to depth, and we're extremely encouraged that we actually haven't hit the mother lode there, but we will continue to advance that project. Here's just a view down the valley. You can see where we're drilling on the side of the mountain. Again, it was over 1,700 meters, one drill pad, 3 holes, and ultimately did confirm again porphyry system, presence of silver, gold, copper, and moly near surface, remains open. Here's some of the results. We had some intercepts of 43, 45 meters. Again, demonstrating that there is mineralization at this system. And we will go back and we'll be looking for the to drill into the ore zone. I mentioned the ore zone. If you look at the photo to the left, it's the sort of one of these models where you either drilled on the left or the right of the ore zone. We're in this periodic alteration zone, and so it's adjacent to the high grade, or typically high grade ore zones. And with the idea of hopefully coming out of the season this year, drilling in 2021, that we can intercept the ore zone, which hopefully will have longer intercepts and much higher grades of mineralization. We have the total magnetic intensity on the left and potassium alteration on the right. So the green dots you can see here, these are future or potential drill targets and areas of interest where the guys will go back and do the geochem work on a detailed sort of a grid, and as well as do additional mapping, again looking to hopefully locate that ore zone, because we do have porphyry outcropping at surface throughout this property. Shares outstanding as of Monday, March the 2nd, we just went through a 15-to-1 consolidation, which is over 8 million shares. Average cost base, it'll be about $1.12. I based that on. We traded roughly 190 million shares last year, 2019, with about an average cost base of around 7.5, 8 cents. Warrants outstanding, those are exercised around $3 now, and options again at around $3. So fully diluted, about 12 million, just over 12 million shares. So tight float. Why invest in Goliath? I like this quote from Rick Rule. He's looking for early stage project generators. Ultimately, that's what his, Goliath is, or early stage project generator. And then also Eric Sprott, personally himself, not including his group of companies, huge advocate of the area. He's personally put in over $60 million into the Golden Triangle and surrounding area. I like this slide because it just shows you as where the upside potential could be. You've got GT Gold. They had a mineralized gold soil grid at surface. Market cap trading around 26 million in 2017. They went and drilled in 2017, and now currently has a market price of about 154 million. Newmont Gold Corp was bought just under 15% in 2019. And then you've got Garibaldi again in 2017. They had outcropping breccia at surface that they drilled. Stock went parabolic. Prior to that, it was like a $13.5 million market cap. That one has been as high as I think about a $500 million market cap, but currently around $100 million market cap. They did discover a nickel copper sulfide system. And then looking at us, our drill target obviously will be at this a new discovery at our Sherbet zone, high grade polymetallic gold zone at surface at Gold Digger. And then obviously we have confirmed a large porphyry system cropping at Lauren Creek with some wide mineralized gold zones. So we've got some pretty good properties with some great upside potential, and ultimately assuming we can deliver the goods this year on some good numbers, hopefully we can see a similar type of market capitalization or market cap as GT Gold and Garibaldi prior to the drilling in 2017. You can reach me at the numbers below and email me anytime. Thank you very much for your time.